Well, hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Blacksmith Master. We're starting on day 44, we got lots of money, design points are looking great, 1,100 a day. We have 103 customers coming into our shop per day. Everything looks pretty good. In the last episode, we managed to figure out a pretty good layout for our workshop, which is downstairs, where everyone is kept busy all of the time, pretty much. We have a couple of guys sitting around. These are people that are supposed to be delivering wood, but the wood stockpiles are full, so that's fine. Looks like we have something over here. It's not a new blueprint, it's just telling me that I can upgrade things. And I'm going to change this back to upgrade costs so I get a better idea of what should be upgraded. We are on our way to getting another unlock, and for this one I am considering going with an extra cart. I would like to go to a copper mine at some point because I'd like to get that done, and then I'd also like to improve the type of workers that we're getting and obviously the cost of them. But obviously there is a lot to do, so let's get stuck in. Yeah, at this stage I think I have everything working pretty well. I don't see people having to stop and queue for things too much. Very brief stops for these people dropping into boxes, maybe another box or two. Let's just immediately put one in over here, and that'll help a little. But yes, this is doing pretty well. It does look like we are dropping on what we're getting in from our timber, and I think that could be because we have pretty much run out of trees. The last trees are very far away, and we don't have many logs left, and they are quite a long hike to go and collect. I'm not exactly sure how we get a new forest, but yep, we will have to work towards that. We'll see what happens. So we have a completed merchant offer, a whole bunch of mauls, good money, and a blueprint. Perfect. Choose another. Let's go with the tomahawk. That's a lot of tomahawks, so I think let's rather go with the swift edge. We'll get some money and another blueprint. Yeah, blueprints are pretty important. What have we got? New blueprint. What are we going to do now? Let's do a long hoe and unlock that. Oh, and I forgot our long hoe. That needs to be upgraded to rare. There we go. So we are getting 1,100 design points per day, but I think we could probably improve on that. So let's head down. I'm going to add a few more benches in. So design tables, and we'll pop them in over there. And then for the bonuses, the collaboration bonuses, I'll put them together. So that's 5, 6, and rotate that one around, and that's 7. So I need to hire 7 more scholars. So let's go and see if we can find some good ones. No, well, this one gets XP but lower collaboration. I want to see if we can find the super ones with 2 positive traits. Yeah, they're not, they're a little bit rare by the looks of things. Okay, this one, that's a possibility. So that's 1, and that's 2. Ah, there's a double positive, and that's 3. This one looks okay. This one's good, 5. And then this one is 6. And I think this one looks good too, so that's the 7. Let's see if they all get to work. And those are the last 2 coming in. So we're now at almost 1,300 per day. And we're going to need to push that up even more. But these guys will get experience, and we'll be able to upgrade them. And I'll probably put some more in. I have space for quite a few more. And there is something that I'd like to try. Now that this stockpile of ingots is growing very nicely, hopefully I don't mess things up too much, but if we go upstairs, I'll get to that upgrade shortly. I have one of these ingot pallets available. If I was to put that ingot pallet here, and I click on it and go to info, and I say it's not used for crafting items, it's used for smelting ingots. Used for restocking ingots as source. Not sure what that means. So we'll turn that off because this is going to be used for smelting ingots. And then let's see what happens with that one. Alright, so they are delivering here now. That means that the person working here will be able to grab ingots from there. And I really hope... Well, there he just brought some from downstairs. And now these guys are delivering everything to here instead of delivering downstairs. Alright, well, while they do that, let's upgrade. We have a scholar to upgrade. And that should be good. Yeah, this pallet is filling up extremely quickly. But that does mean that I can go downstairs and I can say that these 2 here are used for crafting items. Yeah. And then this one as well will be used for crafting items. And let's see if I've messed anything up there. Another scholar to upgrade. And We'll give him a couple of those, and I'm gonna start doing all of these scholars automatically. Let's just go with higher skill first. This is still doing okay. If we go upstairs, this one is doing super well. I think that might just speed up our process. And we have finished an offer. Yep, that's a nice one. Complete. And that was 100 merchant offers completed. Choose the next one. We'll just keep going with the blueprints. And we finished another one. Have we? Oh, no, we get an elite worker. So let's have a look at what we've got. Hire new workers cost 10% less. That's pretty good. All blacksmiths walk at the same speed while carrying as they do while empty-handed. I'm not worried about that. Bonus to the customers from decorations is 25% higher. That's interesting. Merchants give 5% more money as reward. 5% is not much. So, I'm not too sure now. It's a choice between hiring new workers costs 10% less, which isn't really a problem. You know, I'm okay on money. And then bonuses to... I think this customer one is maybe a better one. So, yeah, you're hired. Great. End of the day, not a terrible day. We were up, so that's fine. And we have someone to upgrade, an assistant. We'll just give him all of that. And we're going to do all skills equally so that he doesn't bother me anymore. And then down over here, a new blueprint. I do like these simple ones that use one of the big ingots. So I'm going to go with all of these first. We'll get the small pot, unlock it, and then upgrade it immediately to rare. Good, and that is done, and it looks like we have completely finished the day. How are we doing here? 795. So we've got a couple of hundred to go before we can do our next unlock. Now, having a look at this, used for restocking. So if I was to put these pallets up here, like in a smelting area, and have the small ingots here, and then a small ingot downstairs, this one upstairs set to the source and the one downstairs set to the destination. I think I might be able to make it so that the people smelting are more efficient. They don't have to then go downstairs to drop things off, but there would have to be other assistants to move things around. That's actually pretty good. So I will put that into my future plans. I'm not going to do it now. I might experiment with it, but yeah, we're doing okay, so let's not worry about that right now. Start the next day. Most importantly, I need to get blueprints unlocked. Wood has dropped dramatically. And I need to get more of these unlocked. So delivering items, very important. And I'm a little tempted to double up and build another one of these facilities upstairs. And I think that's probably the future plans. Have the smelters sandwiched between them. Because these guys are still working from the basement. So they will need to move up. Maybe pottery down here. Jewelry. Not sure what kind of smelting is needed for them. Yeah, we'll see how the layout goes. Everyone is super busy. This is the busiest I've seen it. 2 people on the sharpening wheels at the same time. Awesome. They are sharpening axes. Very nice. And it happens fairly quickly, so it doesn't seem that there's a queue. Yeah, this layout is handling very well. Alright, we've got another one done. That's the axes, and choose another. No more blueprints right now, but we could get a bunch of pickaxes. Yeah, let's do that one. And that means we have a new blueprint. And I'm going to go with the big spoon, unlock, upgrade to rare. Done. Let's go and have a look at that forest of ours. There are no more trees. There is still wood being collected, but yeah, the numbers are dropping a lot. So I'm not sure how it works exactly. I just know that we can get another forest once this is done. Yeah, absolutely no idea how that works. I'm having a look at this, and the whole time that this has been going, we are doing a range of mixed products, combined products. And it does look like we have enough of the carpentry tables. So if I was to move everything over a bit and rearrange how these benches are placed, I think maybe I could fit another one of these furnace anvil setups in. I will have to play with that, but we have a lumberjack to upgrade, and at this stage I don't think it matters. He can just do everything. We'll give him more stamina for now, confirm, and then just go all skills up equally. And then have another look at the shop. Everything is good here. All the shelves are full. Yep, everything is very good. I might need to move this door over and then expand the shop out over this way before I go down this side. Look at that. This pallet is full. And it's only being used by this smelter right now. Right, I'll move these pallets over. I'm going to start preparing. It may be a little tricky. So I'll move the timber over as well. Oh, that's going to be... Yeah, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to bring some benches down. Let's see if we can do that and move that across. Yeah, I'll have to wait till the end of the day to be able to finish this off, but I'm going to try and put another smelting setup down here. That means I need to move the carpentry benches, and I don't think I have enough space. I'm going to need to rearrange how these benches are laid out. Going to be very tight. Alright, well, let's see how it goes. Alright, well, our store attracts up to 117 now. We're getting 1,423 design points per day. I should probably have a look and make sure that we are not getting unhappy customers. Yeah, based on just this observation, it looks like we're okay. I think if it gets to like 5 in the queue, that might be a problem. But at the moment, it's only getting to 2. And then occasionally I've seen 4. And everyone gets through quite okay. So I have decided that I'm going to move this staircase because I need space over here for the benches. I'm going to move this staircase. I think I have one in stock. I've got 2 in stock. I'm going to put this staircase over here in the corner. That will give... Oh dear, wrong one. I need to go downstairs with it. So I'll put it over there. Wait, why? I want to put it over... Stairs can't be placed here due to a collision upstairs, really. Maybe the wall? Try there. What the heck is upstairs from that? Oh, I accidentally put those stairs in. Right, this is going to move then. And then that can go there. Good, that is in. We only need stairs going down there for the design guys. That means that I can remove this one now. So we'll go down, build mode, and this one can get stashed. I don't know why I'm stashing. I could sell them. It doesn't really matter. I'm not sure I'll use those stairs too much. Good, now we have space. So, benches. We'll start moving them over and put those over there for now. And then these might be in the way. I'll figure that out because I'm going to move the carpentry benches just a little bit further up so they won't interfere here, I don't think. Alright, well, now we just have to wait for the end of the day, which is very close. But we do have an unlock. And I said I wanted to get a 4th cart. So let's do that. And now we can add another merchant offer. Or let's choose... Yeah, we'll choose this one. Perfect. For the next upgrade, we need 650 rare. That's fine. I think everything that I'm doing is rare. And that's our day. We made a profit. Not great, but we're working on things. And let's go and have a look at our forest. Okay, they are still busy. And it's actually a better day than we had before. They are still bringing logs in, so this place is not finished. I'm not terribly worried about it because we do have a fair bit in our warehouse. Yeah, almost 1,800, so we should be good. And it looks like people are done on... Oh, of course you would choose to use the one that I wanted to move first. Right, I think that is done. So now I can start moving these over. That will be over there. And now that the carpentry benches are all moved, we can put in another furnace. And of course, we will need anvils. So one there, and those. And then buckets for those, there. And then a couple more of these workbenches. Just like that. Yeah, that seems to be a fairly good setup. And then just one more sharpening wheel. And that slots in there, and everything is pretty tight. We'll have to move these benches. Once these people get up, I can move them one up. Just line them up with the rest. Okay, so that will be ready for tomorrow. And these are the last 2 guys working, I think. Yep. And we can start the next day. We may have to up our mining because I see this number is dropping a little bit. Now we'll get there. I'll just keep an eye on it. We had a fair bit of wood. Lots and lots of ore has been delivered. Nice. And we have a delivery. And that is another blueprint. And some cash. And this is going to give us... No, we're not ready for that one yet. New wall paint. Or flail decoration. No. What the heck? Let's do this one because these are easier to make. We want to get those numbers done quickly. So let's choose that one. And then just keep an eye on this. Make sure that it's all working properly. And then unlock that blueprint, which will be the cooking pan. And unlock. And we will upgrade that to rare. Good. Yeah, then we got some seriously expensive ones coming in. Is that a different wood? Hang on. Do they need a different type of wood? No, it looks like it's still oak. We haven't unlocked the pine yet. Not sure if we're supposed to, but if we haven't and we need it, we might run out of wood. Still getting wood in from here. Huh, not bad. Now, I could get myself some more blacksmiths because I've sorted out quite a bit over here. I will just quickly move these 2 benches into position, and I could maybe even fit a couple more in over here. Let's do that. I'll pop them in over there. Alright, that's done. So let's go on a hiring spree and get some more blacksmiths. I'm going to look for the ones with 2 positive traits. That's not it. No, wait. No, that's not it. Wow, they are rare. Okay, this is getting silly. Wow, no, no. That's not doing it. Let's just hire one more. Maybe I'll do one more refresh. I have money. But sure, but I went up to 1600 and didn't get one that had 2 positive traits. We will hire this one. So we got a couple more. Another merchant offer completed, and that is another blueprint. Bludgeon, yep, let's do those. Those will be quick. Well, quickish. And we can unlock another blueprint. And I'm just going to start from the end. So we'll get that spiked mace. Unlock and upgrade to rare. Super. Right, it is very busy in here. This is holding steady, even though we are filling up another pallet upstairs. So we're okay there. The ores, ooh. I must make sure that that goes over 1,000. If that doesn't go over 1,000 on the new day, something's going to need to be done about that. And we have a miner to upgrade. She just carries ores, so I'll give her stamina and speed. And at this stage, you know, I think just all skills equally. You do your thing. Now, I can't really see if there's any more cut wood to collect. Oh wait, someone is going out to collect some. But I can't see how much. Anyway, I hope we get a warning when there's nothing left here. And we just hit 1,000 items sold in the shop. Oh, looking good. And I think that just about ends the day. It was a fairly good day. We did make some purchases. We spent a bit on hiring. Our wages are up to almost 12,000. We made 9,200 in the shop. So not bad. And the folks downstairs are still working furiously. And with that guy offloading, I think that is the end of the day. So we've ended day 46. We're doing pretty well. Start the next day. And then let's go and have a look at our warehouse. Yeah, we went back up over 1,000. So we're keeping up. Wood is still climbing, surprisingly. I think we're just not using as much as we were. And we've passed halfway to the next upgrade. Now, the thing we want to eventually get to is the trade routes, because apparently they are pretty good. There's a whole lot of stuff I want to do between, though. And I want to get started. I don't know how important the pine is, but I want to get started with copper. So we'll have to sort that out. There is still wood being collected out over here. I see a couple of pieces over there. Alright, well, it's going to run out eventually. An upgrade on a scholar. And you look pretty good. I'll give you those and then just automate him. All skills equally. And another scholar. And I'll do the same here. All skills equally. And we're up to 1539 per day. Design points, that's great. And we are very close to delivering another merchant offer. And that is one of them. So let's complete that. And then go and choose something else. That's a possibility. Do I need this new floor type? Maybe, maybe not. These are pretty simple ones. Get our numbers up. So yeah, let's do that one. And then this one is complete as well. So we can get this new wall paint. No, we can't because we don't have sturdy shields unlocked. Yeah, let's do the cooking pan. Choose that. And then we have an assistant to upgrade. Iona, you can carry more and go faster. And then I'm going to do all skills equally. And we've unlocked a decoration. And that is the flail decoration. Is this? Oh, it's one of the ones that goes on the wall. Yeah, Terzo showed me that. Let's go and put one in the shop if we've got space somewhere. Oof, takes a lot of space. We'll put it over here. Nope. Needs to be where there's no light. So, like there. And could do 2 of them. Cool. I don't know if that had an impact on our customers, but we're up to 125. Now, that is a concern because you can see these guys are on the verge. Okay, we're still alright. Just going to have to keep an eye there. And have a look at how many unhappy people we've had. We had 4 yesterday. Wow, okay. I think maybe it's time. Let's, let's maybe do some building. Alright, so firstly, I want a door there. And then I want just a wall here. Alright, so that will be the door that they go out of now. And then grab this wall And oh, why can't I put one? Oh, there's a light there. Of course there is. So I'm gonna have to move the lights. So that, oh no, won't let me do that. Grab that light and move it to here, and this light and move it to there. Finish that wall and that wall, and then a door in over here. And then I'm gonna have to move that banner to there. That plant can come down, oh, I don't know, maybe just outside of this room still. Let's see if I delete walls now. Is that going to cause major problems for me? No, not really. But we have a bigger shop now. So I can take things like that and move them. Let's grab this. I wanted to grab that, put it over there. Move those and that. I'm definitely going to need more lighting. That can go by the door. All of these can move like that. That's given us more space. So if we go back to the store and get myself another checkout counter, put that right there. Maybe I can move it a little further forward. Yeah. Let's sort out the floor. I'm not even sure which one it was. Was it this one? Yeah, that's the one. Some decorations. We need another curtain. So we'll put that over there and change the color to orange. Oh, hang on. Why? Orange? Yeah, there we go. And we can change this to orange. And now we have a bit more space and I can employ another cashier. So hire a cashier. Now let's see if we can find a really good one. Come on, give me one with a double positive. Boy, they are rare. There we go. Gains 20%, less wages. Yeah, otherwise they're fine. Yeah, let's employ them. And I have more space to put racks and shelves. Good. Alright, we have exclamation marks over a couple, and both of those are made with the ingots, the bigger ingots, the steel. But let's head downstairs and see what's going on. Oh, we don't have steel ingots. Oh dear. That's not good. Do we need to get another one of these smelters? Yeah, let's get one. It's not going to be positioned very well. Now let's put it in and then move this one over and shimmy that one up there. Cool. That one is done. Then I can go and hire myself another assistant. See if we can find a good one like that one. That's great. I will take you. And then I want you to craft ingots. The steel ingots. There we go. Good one. Hopefully that will solve the problem. We will still need to upgrade these. We have a scholar to upgrade. We got 2 of them. And I'm going to change them to auto. And this one is done. Super. We have one merchant's offer to complete. And then we may as well do this one. We must be getting fairly close. Yeah, we are. And there's the warning. So if we click on this, move to a new forest. There we go. That's what I was looking for. And it sets it up exactly the same as we had it in a new area. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Makes things a lot easier. And now we don't have to worry about wood again. Let's go have a look at the shop. Yeah, we did have one unhappy person, but I think that was before we added the new cashier. And everyone's checking out very quickly. Perhaps time to get some more stock in here. Let's go and have a look at what we could sell. I want to get all the basic items. So working from this side, we need grill forks and metal scoops and butcher knives. So let's go into the store and we'll use these ones. I might be able to get away with doing that right behind that dude. Oh, I can't put another one. So one there, and then I'm going to have to move that one back a little. So this will be grill forks, this will be metal scoops, and this one will be the butcher's knives. And that's just pushed it up to 148 customers. Super. And that also means I might need to get another person in, another blacksmith in. But I think I have a spare blacksmith that I accidentally employed. So that's fine. And this was an unbelievably good day. I think that's by far our best turnover day. We didn't increase much on the shop side, but 40,000 from the merchant offers. Very good. I do need to sort out some lighting in this room though. It's looking a little dreary. So I'll grab this, put it over there. And in fact, we'll put another one over there and one over there. That should be good. But we still have people working downstairs. Oh, and we can unlock. So let's start this thing. We're going to get the copper. And we're going to have to see how that all works, because we're going to need to buy a copper miner, I suppose. Unless, is it in the same mine? It does not appear so. Not sure how that works yet. but we still have some people working. And no doubt we have more items to unlock. Yep. But I'm assuming that we'll be able to get a mine somewhere. Maybe we can start stockpiling the copper ore. Anyway, the day's ended. Let's see what the new day brings us. Right, we have dropped a little bit on iron ore. It's dropped below 1,000 now, so we are using more than what we are mining. Let's go and sort that out. It doesn't look like it's in the same mine. Can't actually go any further than that. Can go up here, but not further than that. Nope, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to get... Oh, there it is. So from that drop down, there's the copper mine. I see. And there's nothing here. Okay, we've completed a contract. Let's get another one. This one... Yeah, this one here looks good. How many do we need for the next? 1,100 common items. Right, well, we don't have commons. So I think maybe we put down a torch. This is a bit of a tight spot. Oh, we do have some stuff here. We have the elevator. We have a bed. We just need miners. Maybe we can get this pickaxe. We can only put one of these down. Let's put that... Wait, where are the actual mine things? Oh, there's one node. And there they are, the two. Fine. I'm just going to put this up over here. And then get some torches into there. And it's pretty dark down here. So we do there and there. Might as well have one along the way. Right. Hire miners. And see if we can find some good ones. Okay, there are two positives. Walks fast and damage with a pickaxe is higher. So we'll take you. And this one is also good. I'm going to just keep running through until I find a few. You know, at the moment, we only really need 2. But it's starting to get very expensive here. And this person is also good. So we'll get 3. And they automatically all went into the copper mine. Well, that's very nice. Let's get a scholar done and set it to automatic. And that's what I'll do with the guys in the copper mine as well. Okay, so let's have a look at these copper mine guys. This guy, we have our fastest, well, they're all pretty fast, but I think this person here, I'm going to set to higher skill first, and you are going to just carry ores. And then you are very strong with a pickaxe, so you're going to use the pickaxe, and we're going to go all skills equally with you. And then you walk really fast, but you're also good with a pickaxe, so tough call. Let's just leave you on both for now, and all skills equally. And we've started collecting copper ore. Hey, fantastic. Oh, look at that. Beatrice has got a gold star, fully upgraded. And so is Hector and Crispin. Well, we have somebody to upgrade. Good, that's all done. So there you go, we have a copper mine. Now, I am wrong with this, am I not? Oh, these are actually unlocked. Right. So I could start making the copper ingots already. And I'm going to change this one to copper ingots. And I think that probably means that I need to go upstairs. Wait, can I not change it? Yep, I'm going to lose 68 iron ingots, but yeah, that's now going to be the copper ingots. But that probably means I need to go upstairs and change something. Let's go with... yes, we have a completed merchant offer. And we can do sickles. It looks like we are having a little bit of trouble with the steel ingots. I will grab this chap, and I'm going to tell you to change to... well, hold on, ingots. Can we not edit? Yes, we can. Copper ingots. Just for now, just one. And there's confirmation. That person is going to do copper ingots. Yeah, it looks like we're going to probably need to do this one pretty soon, because we are having a bit of trouble with the steel ingots. As you can see, this is now going very slow because we don't have steel ingots to make those pans. It's okay, we're still delivering items. And our shop is selling things pretty well. Do we have any more? Yeah, I'm going to wait for these to fill up before I put any more racks in. Who are we upgrading? A miner. I think it's time to do all skills equal. Hang on. Confirm that, and then we can just do all skills equally on that one. A busy shop, 154. Well, we've gone up quite a bit today already. And if we go downstairs, we do not have any copper ingots. We also don't have any of the steel ingots, so that is going to need to improve. And I think I just realized my problem. I need to have a storage box up here for copper when we get some in. So we don't have any in yet. Let's do an ore crate, and we'll put it in right over... Actually, you know, I think I'm going to move things around. We probably don't need 2 for iron, but, you know, we'll have them. I'm going to move that over to the door like that, and then grab another one and put it over here. And then that is going to change to copper ore. And that process will get started in the morning. Not a bad day. Lots of purchases. And wages. Well, let's have a look at the shop. No unhappy people. Good sign. And our day has come to an end. So let's start the next day. We got 41 copper ore in. We are dropping quite a bit on the iron ore. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Plenty of wood. We'll never have a problem with wood. Yep. Let's go and see our first copper ingot. Where are you, dude? Are you making ingots? Oh, there we go. We've already made them. And where are they? Ah, there we go. First one's put down. Excellent. You know, I didn't actually check what turnover we made in the shop. Oh, 12,800. Oh, that's climbing very nicely. Superb. The copper ore's already finished. That's fine. We started pretty late. Let's go to our copper mine. We could maybe start upping the number of people working here. Yeah, why not? Let's hire a couple more miners. And we'll look for the really good ones. There's a good one. I don't have enough space. Oh, right. So let's head out of here and go and make ourselves a couple of beds. Put one there, and I know I'm going to need another one eventually, so I might as well. Ah, and a fire pit actually increases the generation rate, stamina regeneration. I didn't know I had that. Item is locked. Oh, of course it is. There's also a drinks crate and a cauldron. Right, we haven't unlocked those yet. But now that I have the beds, I can hire more miners. So, you're in, and no one there, no one there. Wow, few and far between. There we go. That one's good. Getting expensive. That's another good one. We'll take that. And then let's go and see. You are fast, but your pickaxe damage is higher. So right now, I think they're going to be like, it's going to be a free-for-all for most of them. This person just walks faster, so I'm not going to have you use the pickaxe. I've crafted 10,000 items. Interesting. And then this person walks fast, so you're going to just carry ores as well. That should increase things quite a lot. And we have a cashier to upgrade. All skills equally. But first I have to do this. Confirm, and all skills equally. Yep, perfect. And we have one of our merchant offers completed. We'll take that. Where are the blueprints? Contents of this chest are unknown. There's a moderate chance that there's something valuable inside. Now, do I do that? I mean, money is not crazy important. I prefer to have blueprints, but there aren't any, so let's try that one. Oh, but now we're doing double sickles. Oh well. Alright, well, everything is going okay here at the mine. This will pick up. So let's head back up to the shop. Yeah, the smelting is going to need its own floor. And that might be soon. What have we got? We got a new decoration. Another type of banner. I don't really have a place to put the banner. Yeah, let's just put one over there. And we are over halfway to the next unlock, which may actually be the medium smelter to do 2 ingots at the same time. That's starting to become quite important. But overall, a good day. If you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. It'd be great to hear from you. Let me know if you have any better layouts or if I'm missing anything. Thank you very much for all the comments that I've had so far in this series. It's actually been pretty good, and I'm really enjoying this game. We started on copper, and we've actually made copper ingots. Things are going well. We have quite a few already in stock, so when we start making products that need copper, will be awesome. And we've added on to our little setup over here, which I think is a pretty good layout. Oh, we finished something. Yep, that one is done. Oh, the long hoe needs things. Okay, grill fork is the easier one. I don't need the copper ore, but that's a nice quick one to get through. Yeah, so we've got this really nice layout that seems to be working very well. And I may just duplicate this on another floor. But in the next episode, we'll continue. We'll unlock more stuff. We'll make our smelting better. We may need to move our smelting up another floor because we're going to need the space. And we'll see what else we can unlock. But thank you very much for joining me. And until next time, cheers!